Molly and Bearsy and I had a beautiful day at Flourish. Hello, Bear. Our plant babies from Flourish are starting to grow. So if you saw our video where we had all of the planting that I did for just gifts and everything for people who attend Flourish event, all of those babies are growing, so I'm super excited. And then James just texted me literally this afternoon and was like telling me that he needs more paint. And I was like, oh, we need more paint. He just like loves to get started on projects, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to that project. So he's telling me that he wants to get our whole gym and the apartment over the gym all done. So I was like, oh, well, I haven't picked out my colors yet. Like, we can't just go get paint. Like, there is no such thing in my world as just going and doing something. I mean, I guess that's what I just did. So he said we needed paints, and I was like, I was kind of thinking that I wanted to do something like this as an accent color for the other apartment, because I'm like, well, you know, the mill was my like sagey greens and creams moment, and then I was just like, but I love the sagey greens and creams so much, why not just keep doing it? So that's what I decided. I was like, why don't we keep doing it? So we're gonna keep doing it. Okay, so this was a strong contender, but did not win. So my colors for the mill were Accessible Beige, Evergreen Fog, and Panda White. Panda White's my dream. Like, I love my Panda White. I feel like it's a nice creamy color. So these are, here, let me take all these away first, not to confuse you. So these were my colors for the mill. Now, I loved them, but what I found, are you eating them? You don't need to eat everything. She just ate a sock the other day. Had a little bit of an upset tummy because we're apparently still eating socks. I just felt like the only thing that I didn't love, so this was my wall and my ceiling color. And so I would get these in matte and then matte for walls, flat for ceiling. And then I got Accessible Beige in a semi-gloss for trim. And then I got Evergreen Fog as my accent color for the kitchen cabinets. And then got that in a semi-gloss too, because that's going on wood. Now, I loved it, but I felt like it just was there, but not quite there. So now that I have the opportunity to do it again with another building, I thought, let's go a little bit spicier, but like same vision, just not too crazy. So basically what I did was, I'll show you those ones later. So I love Panda White. Panda White's my jam, so I'm like, love that one. And instead of doing Accessible Beige and Evergreen Fog, I'm doing Balanced Beige and Dried Thyme. So basically, literally the exact same thing, but just slightly more pronounced here, because I love the color palette and I love everything and how they work together. I just felt like the Accessible Beige didn't pop as much as I needed it to against the Panda White, so I'm giving it a little bit more zing. And then I love Evergreen Fog, but I felt like it still was just a tad washed out, so I got Dried Thyme, which I think will be a little bit better. And then Rock Garden is what I had gotten previously, and I didn't even remember that I had gotten it and hadn't used it. So Rock Garden is, so here's my old ones and here's my new ones. So I got Rock Garden to be able, it'll work with the old ones too, to just be able to be like an accent color. So like, I'm gonna be using this in the mill in the laundry room. And then I figured maybe, I don't know, we'll use it somewhere in the new place too as like some accent pieces. So these are my jam. These are like my tries but rejects. Here, let me grab my tries but rejects. So basil, which I think would still be a good color no matter where I put it. Just was feeling like Rock Garden. I had already gotten it and I had already chosen it. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll choose that. So basically basil and laurel woods were like my runners up and I was like, well, I already have rock garden, so let me try that out. And then I feel like when I have a blue moment, I'm gonna have a blue moment, and I really like these two colors. I really like Waterloo as like a cabinet color, and then Moscow Midnight as like an accent color. I wouldn't put them two together. I wouldn't put them like directly next to one another, but I feel like if I was maybe doing like the cabinets and then in another room wanted to do like the bathroom. I don't know, for some reason I like doing dark bathrooms. I kind of like just it being like this, like, well, I guess the one that I'm talking about is a laundry room, and I think we're gonna do a laundry room. Like, I would do a closet in this, or I would do like a wall in another room, not in the same room as the kitchen, but kind of just like playing off of the color scheme. I always think it's super important to choose all of your colors together so that they're all complementary, so that if I wanted to, I could easily use these in the same building as my evergreen fog. But anyways, I did a little bit of a haul, you know, paint haul, because who doesn't have fun with a paint haul? Not gonna lie, I freaking love it. Literally go to town on this stuff. So, great day at Flourish, great day picking out paints. Molly's enthralled by probably, oh, a leaf. Molly's enthralled by a leaf out there. We got some of our goodies for Chief. Chief man needs to get his body, his leg rewrapped, so I got these yesterday. Yes. And then I got some goodies from Amazon. So I got some of the goodies that I ordered yesterday from Amazon, and I just love it when you get things right away. It's so nice. And then I got some projects for James. These are, Molly doesn't like paper, but these are sketches of some new shelving units. James hasn't been up to Flourish to like measure out the shelving units I need him to make for my office. So I was like, I will get little sketches for you so that you can cut me my wood. Even though I can do it myself, you know, I feel like there's something very satisfying about someone helping you and them doing it for you. You know what I mean? So, we love James. He does a lot of things for us. Molly, are you ready to go home? Actually, are you ready to go see Chief? This leaf is just like getting her. So we're gonna go see Chief with Dad and go fix up his leg, get him rebandaged, and then we'll go home. Also, we'll go home. Molly, are you ready to go? Oh, Molly's so happy. Also, P.S., we also got a bunch of paint supplies. Molly's concerned now. We also got a bunch of paint supplies. Who doesn't love frog tape? If you need to like not get it mess up your nice walls and stuff, delicates for the walls, frog tape, the medium for the floors. This is where I like connect it to the floor. Tons of latex and oil paste paint, little rollers, little sticky johns. So yeah, that's everything. Look at how pretty all of the tree babies are here at the farm. They are so pretty. This is all my Mama Lou. This is my Mama Lou being the genius that she is and planting beautiful, beautiful trees at the farm. And then these are just hundreds of years old. There used to be a giant tree that was like 30 feet wide back here. It was so pretty. Hey, little man. Hello, little man. That's a good boy, Chiefy. So yeah. Candy's cheering you on, huh?
Smell bad?
It's not smelling better. I would say, if anything, it's smelling worse.
Oh, great. No, it doesn't smell infected.
Oh, that's good.
It just smells
sweaty still?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, oh, part 1 done. So yeah, we got lots of that stuff done. Okay, Chiefy. Okay. Oh my God, Chiefy. We ready? This is one of the hardest parts. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are you sure? I don't know if I'm ready. Chief, you're doing phenomenal. You're doing phenomenal. You're doing amazing. Saying he was an angel baby and he just all of a sudden started to sneak some feed?
Yeah.
Oh, TV, you don't have to prove us wrong.
We'll get you some. Don't worry about it.
You're doing so good, Chiefy, buddy. You're making Mama into a doctor, honey. Oh, Chiefy, man. It's hard for me to see that, honey. Good boy. Good boy. You're so good, Dad.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Just stood there for the whole thing.
Sprayed him, you know? Didn't even mind it when I touched it. It must really be healing well.
Well, I hope.
Can only imagine how well it was. Okay, Buddy Roll, you're good. You're good to go, honey. I got a bunch of extra supplies from Tractor Supply and Amazon.
Oh.
Yeah, these are my goodies. Dad and I took care of Chief, got him A-okay. We're heading to Tractor Supply, get some horse feed and everything, and I have an entrepreneur call with all my friends right now too to jump on to. Yeah, I haven't had a Pinterest strategy. I definitely would couple this with going and starting a Pinterest strategy because I've had up to 1 million monthly views on my Pinterest, but purely from just enjoying using Pinterest, not from really publishing content with an aim for it to be a lead magnet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so new to this, right? Like, I've taken the courses, and then I did a little bit for my blog, and I saw, like, a lot of engagement and some purchases, and I was like, that's interesting, you know, in the first month. And I wasn't offering something big enough to see, like, the amount of actual click-throughs and, like, actual revenue outweigh the cost of it. But I was like, that's a lot for so little. And just from what the 3 to 4 people I've seen that have used it have great success. So, I mean, I think it'd be such a good experiment to try it with people that actually have a great offer, because I just have faith that it could really work out.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, yeah, exactly. I feel like both Nikki and I both have passive income products that would be, I think, very well suited for Pinterest ads. Yeah, I'd love, and so do you know how to see what other people are doing for Pinterest ads? Like Facebook, there's a pretty easy way for you to see like all the Facebook ads that a certain publisher has run. So like you could see all of Marie Forleo's ads and Jenna Kutcher and like all the people in the online space. Is there a way to see that in Pinterest?
I don't know that. So I will write it down as a question, because yeah, I use Facebook ad library a lot.
Yeah, my theory is that if they're still running the ads, I mean, you can see at least on Facebook ad library when they published the ads, and you can see whether it's still active or not. And so obviously if you see Jenna Kutcher disabled a bunch of ads, you can see that they weren't successful. You don't have all the knowledge, but you can start to make inferences about perhaps if you see like their updated copy or their updated imagery, and you say, oh, okay, I see kind of where they were going with the changes and why it was maybe more effective to do it this way.